right. Well, thank you again for being with us on this beautiful holiday weekend. And let's come together in our opening treatment and let's understand what it is that we're doing. We are making our own declaration of independence. And we are doing so into a spiritual law, the law of mind, the law by which it is done unto us according to our belief. That the very act and the art of treatment, as Dr. Holmes tells us, is inducing into mind the image of that which we wish to have happen or outpicture in our life. Today it is liberty, freedom, independence. We recognize that there is one life, one power, one mind in this universe. By whatever name we choose to call it, God or love or spirit, there is unity. The physicists tell us that at the moment before the Big Bang, there was the great singularity. Everything in the universe was one. And then something kicked the can and started the Big Bang. And that which was one started to manifest itself as many. We have the same concept when it comes to God. That which is the great unity expresses itself as the great multiplicity. There is only one expressing its life in many, many different ways. And that one life, being all-powerful, all-knowing, being everywhere present, that life is perfectly free. What could constrain that which is all-powerful? What could deceive that which is all-knowing? What is there to stand against it, since it has created everything out of itself and it is everything in expression? It has no enemies, has no fears, has no doubts. It is just simply perfectly free to express, to experience, and to enjoy itself through its creation, as its creation. And we have been created out of this spiritual magnificence as its unique, individualized starting place of a new experience. In truth, we are a point in consciousness where the divine has come to recognize itself as us and through us. And in truth, we too are perfectly free to express the divine life that has sent us and created us, to experience the magnificence of God's creation, and to enjoy the unity, the singularity, the unconditional love, the brotherhood of humankind. So today we declare our independence from every and any old and limiting idea that tells us that we are separate from our Creator, that we are separate from one another, that we are separate from the very earth that provides for us all of our needs, from which our bodies came and from which our bodies return. We release and let go of every and any idea that tells us that we must live in bondage, whether that bondage be mental suffering, physical servitude, or a tormenting hell. We let go of these old ideas and we allow the truth of God's beauty to fill the void that we have just created by our nullification of the lies pretending to be the truth. Today we not only declare our independence from old and limiting ideas, but we accept to a greater degree the spiritual magnificence that is all about us. We deliberately use our expanded experience of freedom to discover and to celebrate the magnificence of what God is in us, as us, through us, around us, and in each and every part of creation. Every grain of sand, every star in the heavens, every creature, every person, every soul. We are grateful for this opportunity to know this truth, to make our declaration, and to set into motion the power that responds to us according to our belief and does whatever is necessary to make it so. Right now, the old limiting ideas are dissolving. The new ideas are taking place. And the new experience in our lives has already begun to unfold. We know this so certainly that we release this treatment to that perfect law, knowing it is done and saying together, and so it is.